Yeah. Okay. They here now. I'm always here now. All right, no wala. No wala.
Very good evening and welcome to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena here at Onikon in Lagos, Nigeria, where the championships playoff of the NPFL is underway. And of course, we are into the third match of the day. It's been a very, very exciting day of football. The first match between Eyimba International and Remo Stars had all the drama, had all the crunchy tackles, had everything going. At the end, it was 2-2. It ended right there, points shared, and the game 2 just ended. It was Rivers United that collected all 3 points in the bag for them, and the defending champions are up and flying against Sunshine Stars. And so we are down to the third game of the day, and this one is BENDEL Insurance that won Group A against LOBI Stars that finished second in Group B. And so that is the setting. The excitement is on. The fans of BENDEL Insurance have come all the way from Benin, and of course they're set to give all the cheering to their team. Well, the weather has come down drastically, 29 degrees, maximum of course 25 degrees, minimum temperature it will be right here, and it's going to be 21 kilometers wind speed, mostly cloudy over Lagos, and that's the way it is here. Still, the fans, not that capacity crowd, but then we have the fans that have decided that they wounded their team down in terms of coming out to support them in this quest for the title of NPFL 2023. Fans are waiting. BENDEL Insurance with that iconic logo made up of that bronze head from Benin City, the ancient kingdom of Benin. So the season that Insurance remained unbeaten at the end of the full 18 matches of the regular season. Insurance were unbeaten. Insurance are making it to look like the season that is insured for BENDEL. And then we'll see how they will prosecute this championships playoff, otherwise known as Super 6. The boys have really done themselves proud. It's been a magical season for them. And they will go on to be the only team not to have lost any game and any season of a bridge season it will be, I should say. But let's look at the team that will prosecute the match for BENDEL Insurance. Amas Basogie is the captain of the side and goalkeeper. Ebuka Kobundu, Chilos Emiloju, who played here for MFM, defunct MFM of Lagos. Benjamin Tanimu, Sunday Anyanwu, Soja Stevens, Divine Nwachuku Junior, former Junior International, Deputy Echeta, he's been deputizing very well. And Vincent Augustus, Sarki Ishmael, and watch out for that man in jersey number 22, Imade Osarenkoa. Imade, of course, took the league by storm in the first stanza of the regular season. Let's look at the officials for this match: Bashir Salisu, Abdul Majid Usman, Mohammed Mahmoud, and of course the court official right there too. Let's take a look at now the team sheet for LOBI Stars, the team from Makurdi, the team from the full basket of the nation, as Makurdi is known. Shaka Daniel will be keeping his second match in this season. In all, Lazarus John, Monday Akile, Kalu Oji, Moses Shehuan, Francis Odinaka, Christian Madu. Of course, you know him from Rangers title winning season of 2016. Anas Hassan, of course, John Atule is also there, alongside Abba Uma, who is the leading scorer. This man has led Insurance to his regular season unbeaten former junior coach of Nigeria, also Monday Odigye. You also remember him from 2016 as assistant coach of the title-winning side Rangers International that year. BENDEL Insurance fans, Babaganaru Mohammed, so that you can call him Mohammed Baba. It's Mohammed Babaganaru, coach of LOBI Stars. Remember him from Kano Pillars, title-winning seasons. When he left Kano Pillars, he sojourned to El Kanemi Warriors. And now at LOBI Stars, in his second season at LOBI Stars, came in mid-season, helped out in steadying the ship and making sure that they were not relegated. And then this season, the target earlier on was just to, keep it going, stay in the Premier League. But now they find themselves chasing the title. That's the way it is. When you expect less, you get more. When you expect more, sometimes you get less. Story of LOBI Stars. Daniel Ashaka is the goalkeeper for the side between the six today for LOBI Stars. And I must tell you, it is only his second appearance for the side this season. Been that kind of season for him. Sat on the bench mostly. This ball will be kicked all over this pitch when the referee whistle goes. The referee whistle goes for the start of the match between BENDEL Insurance, undefeated in the regular season, against LOBI Stars. LOBI Stars topped the group for many weeks before Rivers United played their outstanding matches, and of course toppled LOBI Stars at the top to finish top of Group B. These two teams didn't meet in the in the regular season, and so they are meeting here now in the championships playoffs. This is LOBI Stars with the first incursion of the evening, offside. LOBI Stars in there's a beautiful jersey, Tule cut offside, Tule Junior. Very fast-paced encounter between the two sides. Last time these two teams met was in the 2019 season. And in that 2019 season, both sides won their home matches. BENDEL Insurance won 1-0 in Benin, and LOBI Stars won 1-0 in Makurdi. So they are back here. That season, BENDEL Insurance was relegated, and LOBI qualified for the playoffs. That was the last time we had in a bridge league. So both teams are back here, challenging each other. Will LOBI Stars be able to stop BENDEL Insurance that have gone unbeaten in 22 games so far this season, making 23 after the BENDEL Insurance after their victory against Warri Wolves. This is that shot not strong enough. BENDEL Insurance in all yellow and green trimming. Of course, the LOBI Stars it's looking like a rainbow color jersey, blue. Clearance takes the ball away. BENDEL Insurance, team that won, played a game on Thursday in the Federation Cup semi-final where they eliminated and beat Warri Wolves. It was an old BENDEL State derby, but they won that one right here on the turf of Mobolaji Johnson Arena. It was goalless full time, and of course they went ahead to beat Warri Wolves on penalties to qualify for the final of the Federation Cup. And so Insurance chasing a double this season, already in the final of the Federation Cup, where they will face Rangers International, traditional side. Ball into touch at the far side, throwing BENDEL Insurance. Corporate that time, Lazarus John. Header. Clearance takes the ball out. So Insurance, a team that has been coming and going this several seasons in the Nigerian top flight. This season, they have remained. Of course, they were relegated in 2008. Also relegated after 2005 earlier on, before also being relegated in 2019. But in 2023, the team says they're going nowhere. He said they will challenge it for the title. And this is their first match in the championships playoffs. LOBI Stars through Deputy. Hot chase for the ball, Clearance takes the ball away. BENDEL Insurance goalkeeper, Amasa Passager, also captain of the side. Here comes a break for LOBI Stars from the near side. Moving a chance to cross. The cross was blocked for corner kick. What assistant referee said it's only a goal kick. And that means the last touch came off the body or leg of the LOBI Stars, a man who took the shot. LOBI Stars in control. Nice touches on the ball for LOBI Stars. Ball searching for Augustus. Abba was searching for Joseph Atule, beg your pardon. Opportunity for LOBI Stars. Flag goes up on the far side. And now BENDEL Insurance. A winner free kick. Free kick against LOBI Stars. A very interesting part of the pitch, not too far away from the box. So that's an opportunity. See how it's come about. Oh, that was should have been a fair challenge. But the referee adjudged that Oji pushed his marker. So that free kick awarded from his horrible position. BENDEL Insurance. Imadio Sarankoa there. Who is taking it? It's Imade! Imade shot, a low one, was just getting weakened by the time he got to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper Daniel Ashaka. BENDEL Insurance just made 2 changes to the starting lineup that defeated Warri Wolves by a penalty to reach the FA Cup final on Thursday. The 2 changes to the starting lineup today. Zaidus Ayuba, who started that match, takes his place on the bench today. Throwing LOBI Stars. Already comes from the far side, a long hip of feet headed out. Here comes BENDEL Insurance. Well, counter-attacking football. Pace. Clarence takes that ball into touch from Akile. Monday Akile defending very well for LOBI Stars. Cross comes in for BENDEL Insurance. Heads go up. Clarence will take the ball out from LOBI Stars at defense. Insurance committed is short. Now keeping possession for the ball. Sunday Anyanwu for Insurance. For LOBI, takes the ball out, goes as far as a player in yellow. Insurance can shoot. That's opportunity for BENDEL Insurance to open up. But the flag goes up on Imade Osarenkoe. Imade is dangerous opponent any day, any time for any team. Unfortunately, his goals are dried up, but that should be an offside. Imade Osarenkoe, graduate of University of Benin, a player that took part in the Nigerian college football. Today he is doing it. Scored 8 goals in the regular season. At a point in time, in 5 matches he went scoring the first 5 matches. LOBI will tidy things up in their defense. Should watch that man, Imade. It's a goalless situation. Last touch came off the BENDEL Insurance man, but the goalkeeper right there. In a word of his own. Madi drops it for the wrong man. LOBI Stars take possession. Here comes Atule. Monday Akile's shot was blocked off into touch for throw in to LOBI Stars. Akile takes the throw in, going as far as the player in yellow for BENDEL Insurance. Madu Christian. Oh, still in play. Oh, that's a very feisty attack there. LOBI Stars keep possession. Madu goes back to Sehuan. Saki Ishmael rather, took that ball off the LOBI man, but also took his legs along. There you have it, once again. Legs of Akile Monday taken off. Monday himself takes the free kick, locates Atule. Atule was offside. LOBI Stars piling up the offside stats. There you have it. Left too early. And Monday Digier just watching. As seen his boys to take it easy. Looking like the good old school games master. He's done well this season for his side. Nobody gave them any chance of making it this far. Not even to remain unbeaten and creating history. The history of a Bridge League's opportunity for Insurance to come offside. The flag went up. So exactly offside, clearly offside there. Right call by the referee and of course assistant referee. That man, Abba Uma, was LOBI Stars' leading goal scorer in this season. 6 goals. Played all 18 matches of the regular season. Scored 6. Well, letting off Saki Emmanuel. Ishmael rather crosses. And of course, headed away. Saki gets the return. Saki came from the offside, and so the flag went up, rightly so. Was very close to the assistant referee. One who knows exactly where he was and where he is and when the flag should go up. Very, very ambitious effort there, going completely away from target. Goalkeeper Marcel Basoje sends that ball flying out. But the tempo of the match has slowed down drastically from when it took up. BENDEL Insurance played 18 matches and were unbeaten, winning only 8, winning 8 rather. What am I saying about? Talking about only? No. And they drew 10 at a point in the season. Many were talking about too many draws for them, but they were picking up their points and remained unbeaten. Scored 22 goals, finished with 34 points. The kid kept 8 clean sheets that regular season. Babaganaru won the league back-to-back with Canopilas. Well, he was just searching for who to pass the ball to. Finally, took a long ball, and of course, still BENDEL Insurance possession opportunity beckoning for them, but it's been taken away. A shot called for. That's a very, very ambitious shot. Won't trouble nobody. Daniel Ashaka gets that ball out. Daniel Ashaka, of course, did tell you, keeping only his second game for the season. And earlier this season, his only game was the away win at Abia Warriors, and now he's having his second. And what a time to have it in the championships and playoffs. Well, that his boot was off as they had that hot chase. Imadio Serenkua, his boot went off that time. And off your picture, he's just trying to put it back. There he is. LOBI Stars continue. Ball comes to Atule. But then the referee whistle goes for a call for free kick to go the way of BENDEL Insurance. Also the referee asking Imade to go out to lace his boot properly. Well, his boot was stamped on, and gets permission to return to the pitch. There you have him. Imade locates Eruka. Ebuka Kobundu. Ebuka Kobundu. That would have been some goal if that ball went between the sticks and beat the goalkeeper. Came from way off over 40 yards. Or nearly 40 yards, I should say. Here comes Insurance tidying up things. They've been getting better of LOBI Stars so far in the last 5 minutes. LOBI Stars are now barely struggling. Insurance, they give the ball away. Oh, that's a beautiful switch and located Atule. Atule on the ball. Atule to cross. Atule crosses. The header wasn't quite what was expected. Imade. BENDEL Insurance is still in possession of the ball and building up beautifully. Good run on the ball, but that touch was so heavy and ended up not able to catch up. Free kick, LOBI Stars from their own half, quickly taken. Insurance are coming where the LOBI Stars player was in full flight, and of course it was a touch on Lazarus John, and it was down at a free kick. It was Imade using his big frame to trample on Lazarus John for LOBI's free kick. It's a goalless situation right here. And the third match of the day. It is NPFL Championships playoffs for 2023. The year we have another abridged season. Last time we had one was in 2019. And in that year, LOBI Stars also qualified for the championship playoffs, but BENDEL Insurance was relegated that year. Well, here they are this year, flexing muscle with all the big boys, and of course conquering them all in the regular season to qualify for the Super 6 as the championship playoffs. It's also known. LOBI Stars keeping it at the back. Good passes, good touches on the ball. And this time hoping for a break. Good job at the back for Nas Hassan. Offside. Start against Kumaga Saw. This young man. Let's take a look. They have Kumaga Saw. That's there with the assistant referee who saw it all. Offside against Saw. Kumaga Saw, a player that was discovered during the local government scouting tournament for LOBI Stars, and was a very, very important player for the season. Player that just came into the top flight and of course broke into the LOBI Stars side and never looked back. Scored 4 goals for them during the season. That's a melody it was. So many offside calls this match. Like far side, and it's a throw-in. Ashaka gets the ball out for LOBI Stars. LOBI Stars with Umar on the ball. Good turn for Umar. Umar, a player that packs the bullets on both feet. Last Roche John down on the top. Well, the wins are free kick for his side. Take a look. He was tripped there by Deputy Echeta. That time Echeta did not deputize very well. One player up front for BENDEL Insurance. Well, LOBI Stars did very well in defending there, very far away from their defensive position. Ball goes way back from Akile. Referee saw that all the way and of course caused that infringement for free kick. This is a tackle on Echeta, and of course that elicited the whistle of the referee for free kick to Insurance. Shot one of it. Insurance the second ball. So much of so many infringements here and there, so many offside calls and so many tackles. The referee, they're having a very busy day blowing the whistle. Here comes LOBI Stars. Searching for Uma. Wouldn't get to Uma because it was dealt with properly by Benjamin Tanimu. And Divine Nwachuku down on the top. Of course, Divine Nwachuku, Nigeria Junior International, was part of the Golden Eagles of 1999, the World Cup in Brazil. What a tackle. Monday Odigi, very serious attention being paid to his players. Wouldn't like his great record so far to be dented, and his playoffs are going through the regular season unbeaten. BENDEL Insurance is a team where formerly we had a deputy governor of the state being a registered player. LOBI Stars, a chance coming in. Oh, what's defending there by the BENDEL Insurance man. Fantastic defending by Akobundu. Ebuka Akobundu with greater defending there, making sure that LOBI Stars did not go past him. That player, Joseph Atule, was almost getting in, but then Akobundu made sure to stop him. Free kick to BENDEL Insurance. Akobundu set for it. Ebuka Akobundu. Oh, what a tackle from Akobundu. This time, very, very rough. Yellow card. Referee asking him to come back and collect the card. Come back here, the referee says. First player to go into the referee's books, Ebuka Akobundu. Earlier on, he had made that fantastic tackle to stop Atule from getting in, and this time he was making a very nasty tackle. Just get into that challenge without even thinking twice. Daniel Ashaka, a little bit on holiday in the past couple of minutes. LOBI Stars tried to beat that one to make a cross. That cross came in, it was a low one, and then the goalkeeper had it all covered. Goalkeeper here, Amas Obasoje. Touch for BENDEL Insurance. What, they give the ball away. LOBI Stars pick up possession. Good 1-2. Good passage of play. That time it was Uma getting Atule. Atule pulled down. Atule has been very, very busy. He's been causing all sorts of trouble for the defense of BENDEL Insurance. He wins LOBI Stars. Another free kick. There you have Uma with that cross, and it was tackled all the way by Akobundu. Ebuka should be careful, already on yellow card. Joseph Atule. He's been very, very the busiest of the LOBI Stars players. Let's see what plot. It's Umar. Umar's got a killer. This Umar. Umar is a player. He's got bullets on both legs. And of course, he's the leading scorer of the side. Abba Umar with 6 goals so far in the season. And all his goals have come from bullet shots. And so the defense of BENDEL Insurance, they should know him. And they should beware of him. And of course, if he gets the chance to unleash one, and they will have to really rule while giving him that space. Atule on the ball, wrestled down. Wrestled down there by Soldier Stevens. Atule has really done it all for LOBI Stars, and of course he's running himself aground ragged. But they say up. Another yellow card that goes the way of an insurance player. Atule. The touch was too strong, couldn't control well. Still a well-balanced game for the two sides. LOBI Stars are challenging the BENDEL Insurance for their unbeaten run for the championship. Well, we go to the 2 matches played and the day all ended in draws. They fought so hard and led all through until very last minute of stoppage time, 6-minute stoppage time. And of course, Rebel Stars equalized through captain Loka. It was 2-2. Of course, the next match was not that kind of game, ended goalless. Rather, Rivers United edging it. Rivers won that one against Sunshine 1-0. So as it stands now, Rivers United are on top of the table. So these two sides must be aware of the result of Rivers, and we want not to settle for a draw. One team will surely want to be the winners to get 3 points, so that Rivers United, defending champions, don't go clear for match day 1. Daniela Shaka. John Lazarus. They go way back to Ashaka. Decides to drop it for his defender, Oji. Good touches, the passage of play 2 for LOBI Stars. Oh, Atule. Atule keeps it. Atule still with the ball, now releases it. It's LOBI Stars. Madu goes far to the other side. Ball comes in. BENDEL Insurance, they really had to decode that plan of LOBI Stars at the referee says play on. And on the play, LOBI Stars on the break, but offside, the flag goes up on the far side. Umaga saw it was. Been working very well at that right flank. BENDEL Insurance are trying to but you would think they were trying to create something, but then no change yet. BENDEL Insurance nil, LOBI nil. So going to the last 5 minutes of the regulation time of the first half. Surely when it ends, we won't have too many minutes of stoppage time to be played. Throw into LOBI at from the far side. Atule outwits his marker. Atule crosses opportunity for Insurance, but then that goes in for a corner kick. Atule Jr. works something out again. Just a little way, just goes past his marker. Of course, I had a left-footed cross, was too strong, but the head that met it was that of an Insurance player, defender, and so it goes across the byline for corner kick to come from the far side. The corner comes. It was a weak one. Headed into touch for throwing to LOBI Stars. The cross comes in, searching for Atule. Atule is there, picks it up. Atule shot, oh, that's a big shot. A shot from Monday Akile. So you got two players, one Akile and the other one Atule. And Atule is very, very busy here, but Akile's shot was found wanting. Obasoje gets the ball out. So LOBI Stars have been the better of the two in the last 6-7 minutes or so. But Insurance come back now. That ball ricochets off the body of that Insurance player. Off the body of Deputy Cheta. To touch for throwing to, oh, it is, the referee says it's a free kick. The free kick comes and left-footed in, a decent ball in the box now for Insurance. But clearance takes it, a big clearance takes it away. Uma further takes it away. Now, Atule cannot turn himself to the speed star that Uma wanted him to be. Insurance being sent. Here comes the opportunity, back on it for BENDEL Insurance, and can they get it? This is a lucky catch for Ashaka. Really lucky. LOBI Stars and their defense and their goalkeeper. Atule goes between the two players where they became three and conspired to rob Atule off that ball. They got into the goalkeeper, Mas. Good ball from Divine Wachuku. Clarence takes the ball away from Ebuka Kobundu. Insurance, one to the order. A long ball comes in, searching for Imadi. It's now the full 45 minutes of the regular time. We have 2 minutes of added on time to play here. Throwing going to LOBI Stars. Last touch came off at the BENDEL Insurance, Soja Stevens. Moses Sehuan switches play. Throwing Insurance. BENDEL Insurance used to be one of the traditional teams in the Nigerian club football. And then, too many relegations here and there over the years. And of course, they've returned in 2023 with a bang, chasing double titles. And there's still more competitions to be played in 2023. Still got the Niger Super 8 to come. Still got the big pre-season tournament, Mobasi Cup to play. So surely we will see how many titles they will win this season. They've got a free kick to see if they can open scores against LOBI Stars here. And that free kick comes left-footed in this distant water. Still BENDEL Insurance opportunity. Oh, what a time! And he couldn't just get his leg on that ball. And so that opportunity has gone again as Lazarus John tried so hard and eventually down on the top, riding on the top. And that time he also saw Deputy Echeta, who tried so much to hit that ball. This is how it all came about. The effort earlier came from Julius Miloju, and then he couldn't just get his Echeta, could not deputize very well that time to get that ball in. And so LOBI Stars will give a big sigh of relief. It's 2 minutes of stoppage time up, and it's the end of the first half. First full 45 minutes gone by. Babaganaru sweating here. Even though it is evening here in Lagos, it's still very humid. Even though the weather has dropped, it's still the same, a very humid evening here in the city of Lagos. The first half has come to an end here, and we will see what the two teams will be bringing in the second half. BENDEL Insurance, they are the team that is on the verge of making history. They've made one history yet. We'll see what will come in the second half, but the first half ended Insurance nil and LOBI Stars nil.
outside today. All of the judges to see you, come on. We thank everyone for coming out today. Once again, the conclusive class of match day 3 will be on very shortly. The Mobility Johnson Arena is super proud to be associated with such an edifice. This edifice of football. Remember to always invest in Nigerian football from TNFF. A special shout out to GTI, Mr. Abubakar Lawal, you're doing a fantastic job. And so also is everyone. So also is everyone who are throwing their weight in changing the memories of Nigerian football. Do remember to follow this live broadcast on Supersport Varieties, also on the YouTube channel of TNFF. Do follow on social media across every platform. We thank you, Lagos. Special shout out to all the teams and all the men for coming out here today, and women as well, and children, for coming to support and enjoy Nigeria.
It's been an exciting day, I can tell you that much. It's the third game of the evening, of the day, and it's Insurance against LOBI Stars. After 45 minutes, it's ended goalless, as has the other games been. Now, what the traditional hallmark really is that those goals come in the second 45 minutes. But those are the numbers as far as the statistics are concerned. 3 attempts at goal by Insurance and 5 by LOBI, who a lot of people here deem to be the better side. 1 shot on target for both, and LOBI Stars edge it as far as possession is concerned with 57% in possession. All right, so this is still the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, Onikon, here on the island in the city of Lagos. Everyone who's watching around the world must have enjoyed all of the games, which began at 2 p.m. Earlier this afternoon. We saw quite a number of interesting games, and this one has also turned out to be like that as well, even though there are no goals scored. This is one object that has been a hallmark of all the games. Without this, there'd be no football. And this football really has gone to every part of this pitch, covered every blade of grass, and there's a lot more to come in the second 45 minutes. Victor Nsoakpeba is here with me. Victor, your assessment of what you saw?
It's been a long day.
Oh, yeah,
it's been a very physical game, the first 45 minutes. You know, not really surprised. I've seen this BENDEL Insurance played before against Romo Stars at a very difficult side to break down, you know. But if you look at the statistics, the fouls from both teams, you know, it's not surprising. And 1 shot on target, not good enough. But, you know, like we said earlier, goals do come in the second half. We might see some goals in the second half, but LOBI Star looks much better than this BENDEL Insurance side, you know. So we shouldn't forget that BENDEL Insurance was the only team unbeaten throughout the British League, you know. So defensively, very solid side, you know. So I don't know how this LOBI side will break down this Benin side. As a young boy, I was a big fan of BENDEL Insurance, you know, 2 times winners of the Nigerian Premier League, you know. So it's been exciting for the first 45 minutes, very physical, but They had some moment, both teams had some moment they could have punished themselves, but we hope we can see more goals in the second half, Charles.
Yeah, the first time these two guys met, or the last time these two sides met, was back in 2019, and both games ended 1 goal apiece. Just shows you again how difficult it is to navigate the waters as far as Nigerian football is concerned, and that's playing out all over again. But when you look at the LOBI side, Victor, one particular player sticks out like a sore thumb. Joseph Atule on the left has been mesmerizing. Actually is a talent to watch out for.
It's true, he's been bothering the defense, but look at him again. He had some moment I thought he could have gone down, maybe he could have got a penalty shot from that situation. But he's been very, very quick, and the manager of the national team is here. He can see for himself, but so far I think LOBI have been the better side. They look dangerous most of the time, They have to try to get it better when they play offensively, So far I think it looks a very even game, because if you look at the statistics, just 2 points. LOBI Stars 52 ball possession, and the BENDEL Insurance 48 ball possession, so it looks very close encounter. But that guy from the left side has been tormenting the defense of BENDEL Insurance.
Yeah, but it hasn't really all worked out effectively for LOBI Stars from the left. In the second 45 minutes, do you think maybe they switched their tactics? Find some other avenue, because this BENDEL Insurance side haven't been easy to break down.
No, not easy, because BENDEL Insurance played direct style of football, and the defense as a unit, and they attack and defend, So I think this is young lad. Let's look at it again. I think it should have done much better from that, But there was no man, no striker up front there, even though the crosses come, So I think that's where the danger will come from LOBI Stars. I definitely hope, because I don't want my family back in those states said I'm looking too supportive of LOBI Stars, but LOBI Stars looks as the better side in the first 45 minutes.
So what do you think BENDEL need to do to get a goal as far as this game is concerned? Because when you look at their statistics as far as the regular season was concerned, 22 goals scored, 11 conceded, 18 games played, 9 wins and 10 draws.
Yeah,
8 wins and 10
and
draws.
the goalkeeper didn't concede from 8 games. I think he has a statistics of not conceding 8 games. So defensively very good, but they cannot score goals. We shouldn't forget the second stanzas of the bridge. They didn't win any game. So I think they have to step up. And if they have to win, they have to start well. Rivers United have picked maximum points so far. This game looks like it might end in an even game, but we've seen so far that goals do come out in the second half. BENDEL Insurance, they don't score. I think the striker or Sarati have scored 8 goals so far, and they have not scored in the second standards of the Bridge League. Are they going to score against this very good LOBI Star? But you do know, Charles, surprises will happen in football.
Okay, so of all the teams that we've seen in the Super 6 so far, Victor, which team has been the most impressive for you?
The 2 teams that's...
No, all the 6 teams that we've seen.
I personally think Oyimba looks good. Remo Stars look good. Rivers United look good. But you can't count the likes of LOBI Stars and BENDEL Insurance out. So each team still have 4 games to play. But I think those teams that pick maximum point might have the chance to end the season in the first 3 of this Super 6. We compete in the African club competition, the first 2 in the Champions League, and the 3rd team, the Confederations Cup.
All right, so we do have to go, because the second 45 minutes is about to begin. But putting you on the spot, who do you think is going to win this one?
I don't want to be too sentimental. I was born and brought up in Benin, but it looks likely that LOBI might just do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there you've heard Victor Ekeba's prediction. LOBI Stars to win this one. They have been the better side in the first 45 minutes. Can BENDEL Insurance pull a rabbit out the hat and get the points that they need to make sure that they stay on top? We'll find out in due course. We are here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena, and it's a 3rd game of the day, and currently it's goalless. Second 45 minutes coming up right after this.
Welcome back to the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos, Nigeria, where the championships playoffs are ongoing. At the end of the first half in this match, a goalless situation between Insurance and LOBI Stars. But then you have that man there, the Super Eagles coach, Pesero, here watching. And of course, soon he will be getting ready, calling his team for match day 5 of the AFCON qualifiers against Sierra Leone. Of course, he's got one player here already. He called up last time out against Guinea-Bissau. Rivers United goalkeeper Sochima it was, but not in this game here. And of course, they might just see a player or two. The second half on the way. Insurance goes back through Julius Miloju. Julius Miloju knows this arena very well. Having played for Mountain of Fire and Miracles. The cross comes in Insurance. Oh, what a miss! What a miss there. That should have been the opener. And that's a big miss that Insurance will rule. Here comes a deputy. It was a deputy that didn't deputize well at all. I should have just tapped in that time. But LOBI Stars calling out, taking the ball through Nasa Hassan. Chasing the ball now. LOBI Stars take over again. Starts a dangerous customer Tule. On the top, riding in pain. If LOBI Stars will get a goal in this game, then the combination of Tule and this man Uma will be very key. So when such pictures comes up, the coach of LOBI Stars will just be praying. That's how it all came about. For Uma, it's already up. Baganaru will be happy. Sehuan gets the ball. This time it is Lazarus John. Lazarus John for LOBI Stars picks it up beautifully. Who's making it run? That's a very strong ball for LOBI Stars. Captain and Kumaga. Kraki comes in now, heads go up. Opportunity for a shot for LOBI Stars. Kumaga sends the ball in with a cross, a very poor cross. Cross went over the top. Kumaga saw. It's now BENDEL Insurance and making that incursion. Still Insurance crosses it very well, well controlled too, there by Julius. Julius Miloji didn't get it right that time. Here comes Uma on the run. Uma muscled up. Assistant referee waves for a free kick to BENDEL Insurance. At a point in time, that team got its name from the insurance company here in BENDEL, or by the state government. And at the point in time, the BENDEL was taken off the name of the team, left with Insurance of Benin. And then when it was, everything was reshaped, they got their name back, BENDEL Insurance. That's when the State Deputy Governor, Shaibu, put everything in it to revamp the team. And that team is totally revamped. And that team is challenging for the title. Here comes Vincent Augustus for Insurance. Interception comes for LOBI Stars. That should be a free kick. Yes, it is. Free kick to LOBI Stars. That time it was Anas Hassan who was wrestled down. Won that free kick for them. Free kick taken there by Oji. Oji goes back to Sehuan. Good run. Last was John. Oh, John battling a real hard footballer. He was came a second in that battle. Clearance from Sehuan Moses. Moses, it's always safety for him. But that time Oji was had that kick. LOBI Stars keeping possession. LOBI Stars moving forward. LOBI Stars trying to really get their acts together in that final third. They do very well, but when they get in the final third, something happens. Insurance not interested in building from behind. I thought he should have just gone back to his goalkeeper instead of putting the ball. Yes, Imade, Serenkwa, Imade, just making a pass to the goalkeeper. Imade was the player that scored the first goal of the season. And that famous victory against Akwa United on match day 1. That was on January the 8th. In Uyo, that beautiful day in Uyo. Well, they just want to let loose that man. But then a great job by goalkeeper Shaka coming out to kick the ball out. Goalkeeper Shaka, so the captain of the side today. Goalkeepers are the captains of their respective sides. Emiloju with the throw for BENDEL Insurance. That time in full flight, Deputy Echeta was brought down. A yellow card goes to the LOBI Stars man, Francis Odinaka. One yellow card apiece for the two sides. Francis Odinaka gets into the referee's book. Didn't get the ball, he got the man. Free kick to BENDEL Insurance. Midway into LOBI Stars half. The referee counted and asking the players to come to that line. There's no marker. Mark the spot where they will be. Here comes the free kick, very forward. 4-1 from Biloju. Should have said Tanimu. Beaten in the air. Clearance from Insurance man. Free kick. And another yellow card. Still goalless situation. Another yellow card goes to a LOBI Stars player. They have Carlo Oggi also going into the referee's yellow card books. And so when they just continue to commit this set piece and giving away these set pieces, might just get punished. This is the man Carlo Oggi to give away that free kick. Carlo Oggi, the former England man. While coach Mondo Didier watches on, hoping that this will be the opening for his side. Got Divine Nwachukwu there, looking like he's going to Divine Nwachukwu. Well, he leaves it for Soje. That was a completely wasted effort from Ebuka Akobundu. Substitution for LOBI Stars. Out goes Saw Kumaga. And in comes Wasiu Alalade. Wasiu Alalade started the season at Kwara United. Scored their first goal of the season on Matchday 5. And then missed it and moved over to LOBI Stars. And at LOBI Stars, he's also got a goal. That goal he scored against Rivers United in that away. Scored his first goal against LOBI Stars. Against Rivers United, I should say, via header. So we'll see what Alalade will be bringing. As Uma, his teammate, is on the top. Free kick will go the way of LOBI Stars, and this is how it came about. Uma was hit there. Fans of BENDEL Insurance all the way from Benin, they've never stopped drumming. They've never stopped cheering. They've never stopped pounding on those drums. They've never stopped blowing their trumpet, urging their team on. That is the way to support. And they will be hoping to celebrate when the goal comes. A long way. 13 fouls committed by Insurance and 14 committed by LOBI Stars so far in the game. As Sehuan and Moses sends that ball far away. And there's 2 yellow cards each for the 2 sides. And so everything is shared evenly so far. Two teams that topped their troops for such a long time in the regular season. And Insurance ended up top in Group A. LOBI Stars were toppled on the last match day. Rivers United to top the group. But then the job had already been done well. Only fine for the championships and playoffs. That's what they are prosecuting here in Lagos. Sharon started the league so well, and we were told that a victory at Aqua United on match day 1 really propelled the team to go on. Sharon said it was blocked up by John Lazarus. John Lazarus have a long stay at LOBI Stars. There for a couple of seasons. That's him. Clearance from Ashaka, his own goal post. Now, it was the deputy Echeta, but there's LOBI Stars. Umar gets Atule! Atule's effort was really not the best of it. It had a good pass from Umar. We wanted to give himself an assist, but then it wasn't to be. Take a look at that. Umar on the ball. Beautiful. Picking out Atule, and Atule couldn't keep his shot down. And BENDEL Insurance will heave that sigh of relief. Should have done better that time. Atule. Wonder what it was looking up. Very energetic performance for Atule. But LOBI Stars are undaunted. They've got the ball now. LOBI Stars are still on it. Sehuan goes back there. Kile. Goal kick. Throw into BENDEL Insurance. BENDEL Insurance are right there outside and core, beaten in the air, rarely so, offside. It is a rarity when you have a 6-footer beaten in the air by a shorter player. John poor challenge from Francis Odinaka. Should be careful. It's on yellow card already. Dodo Stevens in now. BENDEL Assurance keeping it and a shot caught for. Decide not to take the short. Ball goes wide to the cross comes in. Eventually opportunity for Assurance right there. Oh, and that shot sent flying away from target again. What a shot could not go in to separate the two sides. Still goalless. Here comes Achule again. Achule still on the ball. Achule can cross. Achule's course was blocked. Oh, that's a very nasty tackle there. And the tackle on this man sends him right in on the top. And it will be a BENDEL Insurance free kick. Achule himself is tired. Achule completely ran himself ragged there. There you have him evading that marker, but not this one. Looks like the coach Babaganaru has also played the game with the amount of sweat out of his body. His clothes soaked up in sweat, in his own sweat. Good control, first touch from Oji. Uma. Uma. Bit into it. Insurance take possession. Saki Ismail. That report went straight to the goalkeeper. Lopez the goalkeeper will be happy that was a weak report. NPFL Championships playoffs. Touch. Japan and Wachubu making a caution into the box. It's well, on challenge it fell. Gives certainly way to LOBI Stars. Oji. This effort was cut off there. Great defending that time from Sehuan. But the two sides are beginning just to make passes without really getting to give the fans anything to cheer. All seeing some beautiful passage of play from LOBI Stars. But it's BENDEL Insurance now taking possession. First touch wasn't the best. Free kick Insurance. Deputy been working very hard in this match. Here comes the free kick for Insurance. Insurance now pressing, having a pressing game. Oh, great passage of play for BENDEL Insurance. Can they get the ball? The cross comes in. Oh, what a low cross and cleared away. BENDEL Insurance, well, they quickly gave the ball away as quickly as they got it. Oji, Umar. The goalkeeper comes out way up front to clear. Great thinking by goalkeeper Amaz Basoji. Well, quickly, LOBI Stars, they take the throw in, and of course they go searching. The shot called for, very poor shot. And Nasser with that poor shot that time. Shot that went completely away from target. What a poor effort. Insurance can clear their lines, and of course they go on counter-attacking football. Another yellow card for LOBI Stars, this time going to Christian Madu. Christian Madu had a stint in Portugal after winning the title with Rangers International in 2016. And of course, they returned to the local scene, rejoined the Rangers, then before making it to LOBI Stars. But it's a substitution for LOBI Stars. Elijah Ani goes in to take the place of Umar. Hasn't worked out for Umar today. So like-for-like change as Elijah Ani comes in to lead the charge for goal for LOBI Stars. Elijah Ani, gotten from Rangers International, signed from Rangers International at the end of the season, at the end of last season, I should say. course, he's going to head to score 3 goals so far this season for LOBI Stars. Big clearance from BENDEL Insurance man. Should have said Ashaka, goalkeeper of LOBI Stars, with the big clearance. Here comes Elijah Ani with the colored hair. Ani, good touch. Well, that's a fault. Ani would have made a good assist. But it wasn't to be. Mustafa Dan Azimi comes in for LOBI Stars. 50 minutes to the end of regulation time. Still goalless situation between Insurance and LOBI Stars. Two players on the top. Francis Odinaka of LOBI Stars, earlier on our force. Well, LOBI Stars have not come with their traveling organized supporters club, but BENDEL Insurance, they also have been really leading the charge, cheering them on, urging them on. Almost all of them have stood all through the game so far. LOBI Stars creating something but not getting anything. Oji turns around beautifully. LOBI got a player on the top. That would delay the free kick. Well, that was a very poor, awkward landing. It went up too high. Was the BENDEL Insurance player gave him the leeway to fall. Odinaka, the big man, in pains. Free kick to LOBI Stars. Behind the ball is Carlo Orji. Carlo Orji. The players have converged on that box. Carlo Orji's free kick was met with the head of the LOBI Stars attacker, but not the way he would have wanted it. Elijah Ani. Here comes a counter-attacking football from BENDEL Insurance. Where will he cross now from? One touch too many. He should have crossed the ball earlier on, but then decided to have one more push, one more touch. That touch had a LOBI Stars defender covering up. That defender forces Juan. Here comes a left-footed cross, a distant ball, parried away by the goalkeeper. Elijah Ani going back to help in defense. Opportunity back on it now. And now cleared again. LOBI Stars are living dangerously. Ani decides to go to the middle. That ball was searching for who else? So that's searching for that substitute, Mustafa. Well, that was a very big tackle. It was a Alalade. Taking no chances at all. Had to stamp the ball into touch. Very worried coach Mondos Odigie. Screaming out instructions, his warning. Long heave of the ball or that throw in. Well, the tackles are now flying here and there. Insurance. Sehuan thought he would have cleared the first time. Another yellow card will go to LOBI Stars. Well, the referee spilled that yellow card, they picked it up at the second time and of course awarded it to Sehuan. Moses Sehuan goes into the book of the referee. Fourth yellow card going to a LOBI Stars player. So we have Sehuan, the latest recipient, Oji Odinaka, and of course Madu, all on yellow now. So LOBI Stars should really be careful. Free kick to BENDEL Insurance. Two-man wall of defense put up by LOBI Stars. The face of the man set to take the free kick. Left foot. Still hanging it down. Oh, that was a very tricky one. Very, very tricky header from the man on the top. And that would have really beaten the goalkeeper, but it was really a lot to his responsibilities. Take a look at that. Daniel Ashaka keeping LOBI Stars in it. Still goalless. 7 more minutes. Gonna see the substitution. He has to wait. Ebenezer Odeyemi comes in. Ebenezer Odeyemi, another substitute comes in for Insurance. So Saturday, Milabur, Amil Lubari also comes in as a free kick will come from, as a corner kick rather. BENDEL Insurance, Clarence takes it away. It is a big battle in this last 6 minutes of the regulation time. The two teams in fiery mood. Oji with a free kick for LOBI Stars. It comes to LOBI Stars. Both sides have had their moments in this match, but it is a LOBI Stars that win that corner kick from the near side. The atmosphere heightened on the pitch as the two sides go battling it out, searching for who will take the lead here. And whoever takes the lead in this match this time might just be the winner. As Shaka watches way off from his post. That corner kick will wait because this motorized stretcher has gone in to receive stretcher. Now the corner kick will come for LOBI Stars. This is an anxious moment, very anxious moment in the yard box. What a corner kick at this time. Should have done better, but still LOBI Stars locking in there, opportunity beckoning. This time the assistant referee picks a player offside. So BENDEL Insurance will hit that sigh of relief. 6 offsides. BENDEL Insurance players caught offside, and 7 times LOBI Stars players have been caught offside. Now Insurance. Now ball crossed the line already. Goal kick. Could have added time, might have as many as 4 minutes. Still have 3 minutes of regular time. Elijah Ani dancing around, still keeping it for LOBI Stars. Elijah Ani wins a throw-in for LOBI Stars. Another LOBI Stars player on the top. This time it is Moses Sehuan. BENDEL Insurance supporters pounding away on that drum, on the drums, and trumpeting away still. They have gone around various centers, various match venues this season with the team. That team never alone. Well insured. Babaganaru very much worried also. The LOBI Stars gaffer, as one of his players have been led out now. So he's gonna get back in. LOBI will have to do with 9 on-field players at the moment. As the charger for the goal, Elijah Ani. LOBI Stars are really having the better of the two sides in the exchanges. The last few minutes. See now the last few seconds of the regulation time. 90 minutes played. 4 minutes to be added on. Annie. LOBI Stars are keeping possession. BENDEL Insurance, they win a free kick. Free kick taken there by Saturday. His name is Saturday, playing on a Saturday evening. Goalkeeper Shaka. LOBI Stars, they take possession again, and on the near side, a beautifully controlled opportunity for LOBI Stars. Can he shoot? It is, but then he had a few seconds he wasted there, and that time 3 BENDEL Insurance defenders conspired very well, and of course blocked that kick. Substitute Saturday, and of course they substituted Beniza Odeyemi. Not a big matter up front for Insurance. So no amount of bleeding will stop the referee from awarding that yellow card. But that's some injury there. It's also bleeding. Yet the referee won't hear. And I'm wondering if that yellow card is meant for him. I think the referee should just see that the man is injured and is bleeding also. Yes, for the referee to be sending out, teaching a warning to the LOBI Stars man, Anas Hassan. Well, Anas Hassan received that yellow card from the referee. They have a confirmation of it, surprisingly so. So for time wasting. And he's also got that thing we used to call monkey nyash, but this time it's not. It's on his knee. Usually happen when you play, and of course on rough pitches. It's a beautiful pitch here. Still got that injury. Well, the player tripled on. Referee says nothing. It was a clumsy challenge. Just a clattered on the player. We'll see what really happened. Well, you can imagine BENDEL Insurance fans all shouted in unison, asking for penalty. But that was really clumsy. Sometimes I've seen such awarded for penalties, but not this time. And I agree, not strong enough for a penalty. Still out the 4 minutes of added on time. So we're going to have added on time as we continue. Adodo Stevens, the substitute. Been trying so much. Since coming on. Referee asking the player to go that way, take the nearest exit. Moses Sehuan. So will it be a drop ball or a throw in? Substitution for LOBI Stars late on. Barnabas Imenga, the son of the ex-Nigeria international who also goes by that name, Barnabas Imenga. It's a very important player for LOBI Stars. He's been here and there. Bendel Insurance, LOBI Stars must be careful the last few seconds that the referee will add on the added on time. Insurance with the throw. The cross comes in for Insurance. LOBI, they need a big clearance. Oh. All eyes now on the referee. The whistle was for Ashaka to take the goal kick. Ashaka takes the goal kick. The referee takes a look at his watch, has the whistle in his mouth. Insurance, Odeyemi Ebenezer. That was a very cool defending from Orji. It is Insurance throwing. Divine Wachipu sends the ball in. The clearance will take it out for LOBI Stars. Annie. Insurance take over again. Ball comes to Miloju. Throwing Insurance. And so expecting the referee to blow the final whistle. But BENDEL Insurance still have this throw-in. They quickly take it, and finally the referee whistle goes for end of the match. What a match for the two sides. It looked like one would take the lead. It looked like the other one would take the lead. But at the end, no one scored. No one took the lead. And so we have two games ending in draws today. And of course, only one victory on match day one of the championships playoffs. And that victory went to Rivers United with a beat Sunshine by a lone goal. Christian Madu has put in his own shift very well here for LOBI Stars, the team from the foot basket of the nation, as Benue State is called. And so they will live to fight again on Monday when they engage the other opponents and there's championships playoffs. And on Monday, LOBI Stars will be taking on Eyimba International, while BENDEL Insurance will play Sunshine Stars. But it is finished here with Insurance nil and LOBI Stars nil.
The fact that the LOBI man, everything that they always play to see you, sir. I will see you again on Monday. God willing. Thank you, Lagos. Thank you, Lagos Island. All the security operatives, we thank you. It's been a good matchday on. The championship playoff has been a huge success. Let's do this again on Monday. Deputy Commissioner of Police, Tony Ezekwede, my man. Always a pleasure. See you on Monday. Matchday 2. All our friends from the 6 top teams across Nigeria. Matchday 1 is done and dusted. Special thanks to Who Sports, home of the very best sporting outfits in Nigeria. OWU. Good night, Nigeria. See you on Monday, Lagos. Shout out to all the team. It's a good night for all of us here. We'll return to you on Monday.
It's raining. It's raining.
Special shout out to Toji, Samuel Ademoju, Abdallah Didi, our ladies and gentlemen. Good night, Lagos. Bye, Nigeria.
Body weak, sha. I've not eaten well.
Skywalk today.
He had to. Punishment.
All right, so what we witnessed today is the first goalless draw, the first draw of the day 1 of Super 6 Insurance against LOBI Stars. It ended goalless after 90 minutes of very interesting football, especially in the second 45 minutes. Both teams gave it all that they had. Just unfortunate they were not able to get the ball in the back of the net. So, game 1, Aimba and Remo Stars, undoubtedly the most interesting game of match day 1, ended 2 goals apiece. Sunshine Stars lost to Rivers United by 1-0, courtesy of a goal from the penalty spot. And then BENDEL Insurance, who've not lost the game so far, that record still intact, playing out a goalless draw against LOBI Stars. So that's how exactly how day 1 has rounded off. And looking at the standings, it's Rivers United sitting comfortably on top, 3 points in the bag, closely followed by Rivers United and Remo Stars, who shared the spoils. And of course, we've got Insurance and LOBI Stars as well. Sunshine Stars yet to win a game, but all of that can definitely change on gate 2 for those who are yet to win as far as the Super 6 is concerned. Still here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena right here in Lagos. We used to be known as the Onikon Stadium, so it's a bit getting used to, you know, the change in name. But Lagos is agog with all of the very best of football right here on Showcase. The very best 6 teams in the NPFL converging on Lagos and showing exactly what they are made of. And Victor Ekpeba is still here with me. It's been a long day, Victor, but it's been exciting as well. We've seen the very best of football.
Well, the contest from these 3 games, especially the last game, BENDEL Insurance, LOBI Stars, I personally felt, LOBI would be a little bit disappointed. They had more chances than BENDEL Insurance. BENDEL Insurance had their moment too, you know, so BENDEL Insurance shall still remain unbeaten, you know, and it just shows the physicality of the last game, you know, both LOBI Star and BENDEL Insurance. It shows how difficult to break down this BENDEL Insurance side, you know. But I think the happier of the 6 teams will be Rivers United, you know, they're picking 3 points, you know. They'll be happy, they can go to the next game full of confidence, you know. But the actions will kickstart when the second rounds of games, you know, when you look at the logs, it looks like, oh, this might be the end of eventually the top 3 teams that will eventually be the top 3 teams in the Super 6. You know, but still a lot of games to play. But the last game, what a physical contest from both sides.
All right, so what is a game of football without its controversies? And it really was controversial, especially that game involving Enyimba and Remo Stars. Let's take a look at one of those controversial moments. And, you know, for Victor, what do you think? This is Enyimba, Remo Stars, and, you know, that call there for the penalty, what do you think?
I think the foul was outside the box. That is why we need VAR. If you really want to develop...
You think it was outside the box?
Yeah, box. Because there should be the possibility for the referee to go and see for himself for a second, third time to make his opinion, because it looks for me that the foul was made outside the box. You know, that shouldn't be a penalty call, you know. So I think VAR should come to stay in our domestic football. It's now becoming a trend in world football. And I think personally that's how we can develop our football back home. Officiating has always been a big problem. So we need to get to that level with VAR and going to the monitor for the referees to see for themselves shots. No?
All right. So Emeka Obioma converts from a penalty spot, making it 15 goals so far this season. Definitely the man to watch out for as far as Enyimba Football Club is concerned. But Remo Stars, they rallied back, and they rallied back in due time, you know, and got the equalizer to make it 2-2. But a particular moment that we need to take a look at, Victor, Junior Lokosa,
yes,
comes off the bench. First touch, 1 goal. Absolutely amazing stuff.
Experience doesn't lie. Quality doesn't lie. He's been there before. He's done it seasons before. He's went abroad and back, you know. I think he's a good addition for this Remo Stars. You know. That's one area Remo Stars lack. They don't score enough goals. They're a very good team, but they need to finish most of the chances they have, you know. It's a good change from the manager, Daniel, to bring in Lokosa. I've seen him recently playing for Remo Stars and he made a difference in the second half, you know. So I hope the manager can combine Lokasa and Andy, the tall guy, can be a good partner for the remaining games. Well, time will tell.
Well, you've also got to take a look at the game management of Enyimba Football Club, because we're talking about last minutes of the game. Enyimba could have walked away with 3 points in the bag, and that was not the case. You know, when you're going to their second game, which also incidentally kicks off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, they will have to be very watchful defensively.
I think it's a trend in our domestic league. Sometimes home teams don't manage results, you know, and eventually opposing team ends up having that equalizer. It's a big problem, you know. So I think it's for the managers to work on that, you know, have a man management to see if they can win those games towards the end of the match.
On a good day, Victor, you look at this goal scored by Remo Stars.
Yeah.
The player can he not deem to be in a position where he's obstructing the goalkeeper?
No, except the goalkeeper goes down. So that is why I said, you know, we need VAR sometimes, you know, but I think it's a good call.
Okay, let's take a look at the goal once more, Victor. See if you have a clearer view now.
Yeah.
That's the player attempting to play the ball. Could that be obstruction?
I don't think so.
Interference.
I don't think. But you have to look at the view of the goalkeeper to be very sure. But we've seen interpretation like this in the NPFL, and the English and the European football being given out, not given as a goal, you know. But I personally believe that, you know, the obstruction was not really, interference was not really great in that situation. You know.
Okay, let's take a look at another game. You know, this one involving the champions of the NPFL. That's talking about Rivers United. Penalty given to Rivers United, and that's the reason why they got the win. What do you think, Victor? Because you've looked at that situation over and over again, and you're not agreeable with the decision made by the referee.
Maybe a little bit soft. I think our director have to show our viewers back home again, you know, but if the referee decides to give it, there's no way he can change his mind. That is the only way VAR can calm him. So we don't want the situation chance. You know, there's a conspiracy in our local football. It's been there for a very long time. That's why I'm saying that we have to get VAR and to make sure that the referee has the luxury to go and see for himself a second, third time and make an opinion and make the right decision. You know, Charles.
Okay, so day one of action here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Can you say comfortably Like, you're happy with the level of officiating?
No.
No?
I need a better officiating. I think the last game there were a lot of issues with some calls from the referee. We need to improve. That has been one of our biggest problems, you know. Charles, people are so desperate to end the top six, the first three teams. It's desperate times for these six clubs, you know. Everybody wants to be involved in continental football, so the competition is very high. So that is why I personally think officiating must be spot on.
There are some who made an argument, Victor, about the Super Six being a round robin and thinking more of a knockout competition. You know, you don't have to play too many games. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's fair. I think they have to play this round robin. I think it's fantastic. You can't do a knockout game with 6 teams. You know? So I think it's tough because how can you get the first 3 teams? I think it's just logic. It's just the problem of the accumulations of games. You know, the physicality of playing games every other 2 games. You know, 5 games in 1 week.
In your opinion, is that a problem?
It's a problem.
Yeah.
I think injuries will come to play sometimes. You know, and we shouldn't forget these boys just ended the season about a week or 2 ago, and they have to come back and start playing another 5 games in about 7-8 days. I think it's a lot. It's highly loaded games for these players. You know.
All right, so that's the game that we just saw that ended goalless. Insurance up against LOBI Stars. That one ended goalless. The very first goalless draw of the Super 6 right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. This is where I say thank you to the MON himself, yes, with a lot of E from the very first game here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. And he's been keeping a keen eye on all of the players, and rightfully so as well. Maybe the level of performance that we have seen here today is as a result of his presence. I'm talking here about the manager of the Super Eagles of Nigeria, and the person of Jose Pesero. Absolutely delightful to have you here, you know, at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. What's your take on the games that you've seen so far?
Okay, it's very balanced, the match. There's 6, okay, when the play 6 teams in the top, from the top, it's not easy create and balance in other team. But the first match in the short tournament, normally the teams try to play with more balance, no too much offensive process, create. You want to win, of course, but they want to preserve the draw, of course. I think more match we can see more open match in the pitch. But what I said, this very balanced the match. Only 5 goals, not too much opportunity. They fight. I think they can do more, they can do better. No like the fight, but with the quality of the match. But it's normal. When the short tournament, normal when the first match is not more nervous, more they want to preserve more the balance, can win, but if you draw is okay. For that, some teams was happy because draw. Of course, the Rivers was champion last season. Only Rivers won the first match.
Now, everyone's watching and they're going to be wondering, is there any talent here that you've seen that is able to, you know, make it into the national team? Because everyone's calling for the inclusion of home-based players in the national squad.
Yes, I know. Until now, I saw 5 teams. Only the LOBI Stars the first time. I know some players playing in these teams. I know all of them, of course, but only saw 1 match. It's not enough 1 match for you to take when Real evaluate. Okay. There are good players, of course. Today, I saw 1 time more good players, but it's not easy compare this competition with other competition. For now, is these players, if play well here, can play well for us, because normally the best players go out, like the under-20 in this moment, are doing very well, but many players when finish, they go to Europe, don't stay here. But I observe very good players. Not all of them, but okay, I saw very good players in all of teams, and I wait for more match, evaluate better, and take more concrete ideas about the capacity. But our windows, I speak about the Super Eagles is open for everybody, all the players.
Okay, just before I let you go, you've been here for quite a bit, for a year and a couple of months. Are you enjoying being the manager of the Super Eagles?
Of course, I enjoy. First of all, because when I signed the contract with the Super Eagles, put in my mind, I think you know, because I explain every time, I want to win the next AFCON. Why I come? Because I believe in this team. I believe in these players. I believe our squad. We have very quality and quantity the players. For that, I enjoy more, because if I go a training one team without possibility for win the AFCON, of course I don't enjoy the same. Enjoy my job because I like my job. I do my best every time. I do my best every time, not only the pitch, but outside the pitch. For that, I visit players, I visit clubs, I visit in the France, Belgium, Italy, Spain, England, many players from Super Eagles. Others I didn't call until now, others I called until now. I enjoy because it's my profession, I like too much, and I have some illusion, some dream, no dream, some the goal. I want to win next AFCON. Even when pass more on match, I improve more my motivations every time 100%. More confidence for win the next AFCON. For that you work until now. For that you play again final match against big teams, no short teams. Why you lose? Okay, lose, but play against big teams, no short teams. If you want to win only, okay, I play against short teams and win, but you cannot improve. Only can improve is to play against Portugal, against Mexico, against Ecuador, against Algeria, and Algeria lost. But the referee did very mistakes because he don't put our second goal was clear goal. He won penalty against us, but only you play against that teams because I believe, I know, against them you can believe, it can improve. Okay, of course we would like to win. But the next, I want to win against Sierra Leone. I want to win the AFCON.
That's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, you know, because Nigerians love to win. Every game Nigerians play, they believe that the Super Eagles should win. So that's a lot of pressure on your shoulders. But talking about your situation, Jose, just talking about
I don't feel that pressure. I don't feel that pressure.
Really?
I don't really. I am independent guy, professional. I do everything for my head. Independence is important for this situation. I don't take care. Okay, of course, I expect all the critic, all the media. I expect. It's your job. But don't take care. Of course, I can listen, but don't disturb me. Don't change my mind. If the worst, if the coach, I don't do it, go that. The media say go in the left or go in the right. No.
What's the situation?
Many people for I do is I choose my way. I believe in my way. I believe in my competence. I believe in the competence of my players. I believe in this. I believe in Super Eagles. Put my way. Someone can touch me or touch me. I am strong.
Okay, so before I let you go, final question, because we do have to go. What's the situation with your contract with the Football Federation? Are you planning to renew that? What's on the table?
No, I don't speak about that. I don't speak about contract. I don't speak about the money. I won't speak about nothing. You know, I don't complain about nothing. The problem is between me and the federation. For outside, everybody can speak liar, liar, liar many times, but can speak. But for me, my contract, the situation, my money, everything about everything, only the situation, only between me and my board, my president, my secretary, general secretary, and my secretary, everybody, of the people with responsibility. Of course, I don't speak with my wife. I speak also sometimes. Only that about football, about our Super League, our players. I can share my information or my ideas with you.
Thank you so much, Jose Pose, for speaking with us. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay, all right then.
You keep for the league? All the league?
What?
You stay here all the league?
Oh yeah, we'll be here.
Congratulations. Okay, congratulations because it's TV. The football need the TV. The football need you. The football need you for share the quality of the players, for share the spectacle. this spectacle without TV is not the same. For that, congratulations, thank you very much, because I saw many matches in the league, no TV there. For that, I am happy for that, okay?
Thank you so much. All right, that was the Super Eagles manager, Jose Posero, speaking to us about the games that he's seen here, and of course concerning his situation with the Super Eagles. Has made that promise to everybody who's watching and everybody who can hear that his desire, his wish is to make sure that he wins the Africa Cup of Nations for Nigeria. And he's got the talent, so why not? I mean, we can all but dream. All right, so it's time to round it off right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Day one is gone. When next can we see a football game? Is it live here? Well, it's right there on your screen, and you'd have to wait for day two, and it kicks off exactly at 2 p.m. LOBI Stars take on AIM International, and much later, Rivers United play Remo Stars. That should be a good game of football to watch, and BENDEL Insurance hoping to get their first set of 3 points, really. We'll be playing Sunshine Stars. So that's what it looks like as far as the Super 6 is concerned. Once again, a big thank you to everybody who turned out here, all the fans who made it out here to watch the very first day of the Super 6. They had a lot of fun, I can assure you of that. And we're hoping that come match day 2, that the numbers will increase right here at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Charles Anazudo. Thank you for watching, and see you again on match day 2.